Hello, you all. You already know what we finna get into. We finna get into these messages and see what our Elohim would like us to know at this time. This is going to be a dream message. And trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. This dream message, in a dream, there was this woman. This woman, you was trying to be strong. You was even trying to help another, but you mentioned, and this is something that you possibly don't tell nobody, you keep to yourself. You mentioned in the dream, you keep to yourself that your brother molested you or SA'd you. You keep it to yourself. Splitting the deck on the Ten of Pentacles family. You keep it to yourself. That you was assaulted, molested, or SA'd by your brother. So let's see what we need to know about this. What does our Elohim want us to know about this? It's a burden you carry. It's a burden that you carry. We have the Three of Pentacles with the Four of Cups. This is a burden that you carry that's heavy on you. You could have even gotten pregnant. I don't know if you had the child, but you could have you end up conceiving. This was definitely a burden for you when you learned that you was pregnant. You was disappointed and dissatisfied when you learned this information. Because this is also the learner card. When you learned this information here. This is definitely a burden. A heavy burden that you carry, especially if you end up getting pregnant. You was scared and pregnant too. Ace of Cups to the Four of Swords. Fear. I'm gonna put this out here because you got pregnant. And you was depressed about this, you know, really discontent with a pregnancy that you had. You end up having this child too. There was some type of fulfillment or success here. You could have even been married with a family yourself. But you put on that happy face. You put on a happy face out of fear. We got the Wheel of Fortune to the Devil. This changed you. Even though you tried to put on a happy face for your family and keep up the appearances, this changed you. This was something violent that happened to you that changed you. Queen of Pentacles. This is something that has been weighing on you, that possibly even has been plaguing your mind. You could be a Capricorn. I see Capricorn, Taurus. You could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Scorpio. And then you could have shared this with somebody, like maybe another woman knows. Another woman knows you shared this with her, with the Six of Pentacles to the Queen of Swords with the Justice. This woman knows. This is a secret. This is something that's hidden, but it's being spiritually guided to come out. Somebody could have wanted you to even be quiet, or you wanted this person to be quiet and keep the secret, but somebody knows the truth. There's a female that knows the truth about this, that you could have told this person, because look, this person could have been consoling you here. Look, this is two women on this card. This person could have been consoling you while these kids was playing. You could have multiple kids. This a little boy, little girl playing. This person could have been holding you while that was going on, you know. But this is some sort of secret. This has been remained hidden. But there's another person that knows the truth, that you shared this with, possibly within your community. You can look at them as family, or they could actually be a family member here. You shared this with this person, and this has remained hidden here. It's been there's some spiritual enlightenment here about this, and the reason why I don't know if you're gonna come across this and hear this, but the reason why you're gonna come across this and hear this, baby, is because it's time to heal this hurt, this betrayal, this pain. That's a lot. You definitely need healing, and to give it to the sun, because you're suffering in silence. You could have even had a son. You're suffering in silence. You try to block out your hurt and your sadness by you try to celebrate, gather with your friends and possibly even family. You try to celebrate to block out this sadness, this loss. You feel guilty even. Like you feel guilty and it's nothing for you to feel guilty about. You feel guilty and you try to block out how you feel by celebrating, gathering, but you're actually sad. You try to block this out and act like you're well. You have manipulated yourself because this is a lie. It's a lie because what you you could even also try to hold this back because you also been living this lie because you've been holding this close to your chest. Hmm. Maybe you don't want nobody to know about the fruit that came out of this. What it actually is. That's the lie. You're holding this back. Also, this could have had you in some sort of Queen of Wands energy too, because you held back your emotions and how you felt. This could have put you in some type of you were stuck in this Queen of Wands energy. That was your escape with the Eight of Cups. Sex. Not saying the Queen of Wands is no hoe, but with this devil energy that came out for you, you this what you've been holding on to and holding back your feelings, holding on to this secret, not receiving the proper healing that you need to receive, all of this burden that's been on you here, you used this as an escape here. But you were ultimately betrayed. Here you go. Empress, Ten of Swords. You could have even self-sabotaged a lot moving forward. Confirmation, you self-sabotaged a lot moving forward. So this was a disservice to you. But you were ultimately betrayed though, for sure. We got the chariot. Oh, I really feel bad for you because you had to act like this was a planned. You actually felt like you was overcoming this, but you never really dealt with it properly and got the proper healing. But you chose to like overcome this obstacle by acting like this was like a planned pregnancy with this child here, with the page of pentacles to the page of cups, because you could have acted like this was a love child for a partnership that you was already in. Like I said, you could have been married, or if you wasn't married, you could have already had some sort of family dynamic going on because you could have other children or another child. So you made it like this was a love child within this two of cups partnership that you had, like this was something that was planned when it wasn't. Yeah, you didn't want to. This was embarrassing to you here with the Nine of Swords. Like you put the situation on you, and it's not on you. It's not yours to even carry anymore. This is heartbreaking. Like you put this all on you. Like you felt guilty. You felt the embarrassment. You felt the shame. You felt the betrayal. You felt the hate. You felt burden. You had to hide a secret. This was all on your heart. You carried this entire situation. And let me tell you something. The person that you told they out here, but this motherfucking man that took this motherfucking foolish ass action ain't popped up. But let me tell you something. He this Knight of Swords, because he ain't no damn man. He this damn Knight of Swords that did this foolish ass shit. And he about to run into a tower. He about to run into a tower. Something about to happen. Something about to happen. Something unexpected, and I don't know, and I'm not about to pull on it and see. But for this person action that they took, oh yeah, they about to run into a tower. I'm about to cry. I'm trying to hold back uh from me crying, but I also see that you loved your child. You love. I ain't gonna put a D on it. You love your child. Like, despite how this child was conceived, it was still good communication to you because you love your child. And sometimes, and I just wanted to point that out because sometimes when situations like that happen, sometimes the mom can't find it in them to love the child, or can barely look at the child or want to give the child away. You love this child. And that could be another reason, because you and this child, y'all have a tight partnership. You and this child got a tight partnership with this Two of Cups. And with the Nine of Swords, you don't want this. See, you've been carrying. I mean, when I say you've been carrying it for everybody, you've been carrying it for everybody. You don't want this child to feel heartbroken and embarrassed, and you don't want them to feel no type of way. You know what I'm saying? By knowing the truth and how they were conceived. So I see what you did here. I see what you did here, but it still has done yourself a disservice, because you it's too much. You at the Ten of Swords with yourself. This is too much. I see too much suffering, too much heartbreak, too much trauma. It's too much, and it's not yours to carry. You keep trying to carry this, and it's not yours to carry. And then you also don't want your child getting into no Knight of Swords action maybe your child might, you know, want to confront some shit with the Knight of Swords, and then also you may not want to get into no confrontation with your child. Like I see, I do see, I do see what's going on here, but it's just not yours to carry, man. You gotta heal. You gotta be at peace. You can't live life like this, and what happened to you is not your fault. You don't deserve this, and neither do your child. And your brother ain't come out here yet, because that shit is really hitting. Like, mm-mm. Ooh. Mm-mm. 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 But he about to run into a tower, though. Mm-mm. Something unexpected finna go down. He about to run into him a little tower, or a big one, hell. And it's gonna be unexpected. Cause what's the sign of this? Do we need to know the sign of this woman that's been carrying this? Do we need to know the sign of the friend? No. Do we need to know the sign of the child? No. But do we need to know the sign of the man? No. So what's the sign of the feminine? Is this feminine an actual earth sign? Yeah. Is this feminine Taurus? No. Virgo? No. Capricorn? It's Capricorn woman. But you don't have to hide no more. And you don't have to carry that no more. Let yourself heal. You deserve happiness, peace, joy. You deserved it when you're actually celebrating, for you not to have to try to block anything out. You deserve to be free. Okay? You can carry that long enough. Let the Most High, let the Son love on you, heal you, and give you peace. Let the Most High lighten your burden. That's why you're here. You don't have to carry these types of things by yourself and alone. Look, do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your request to Yahweh. Worship Yahweh with gladness. Come before him with joyful songs. Yahweh turns deserts into pools of water, the dry land into springs of water. So he could turn how you feeling, what you going through, he could turn that around. Gratitude is an offering precious in the sight of Yahweh, and it is one that the poorest of us can make and be not poor, but richer for having made it. It is good to give thanks to Yahweh, to sing praises to the Most High. Yahweh is our refuge and strength and a ever-present help in trouble. Happiness itself is a kind of gratitude. Yahweh will give you thanks. Yahweh, I will give you thanks, for you have answered me. You have become my salvation. Yeah, the Most High want to save you from yourself. Nothing in all creation will ever be able to separate us from the love of Yahweh. The faithful love of Yahweh never ends. His mercies never cease. Great is his faithfulness. His mercies begin afresh each morning. You will show me the way of life, granting me the joy of your presence and the pleasures of living with you forever. You could cry a lot, or I just want to cry because this is heartbreaking, and the betrayal being your family, but you need this release. As for Yahweh, his way is perfect. The word of Yahweh is flawless. He is a shield for who all take refuge in him. My heart is confident in you, O Yahweh. No wonder I can sing your praises. May you be blessed by Yahweh, the maker of heaven and earth. So I hope you all got a message from this read that it helped you along your journey. Know that Yahweh loves you. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all later. Peace.